What's up, YouTube? Thanks for stopping by. We got a real easy, simple cook for you today. We doing that yard bird, that funky chicken, that poultry, whatever you want to call it, man. We're going to take the chicken to the next level. You always say that, and every time you cook, hey, let me tell you something. When you do this, you're going to say, yeah, that's next level. Tender, moist chicken. You know, with barbecuing chicken, the hardest part is to keep the breast meat from drying out during the cooking process, because one, you want to make sure it's done at the proper temperature. At the same time, you want to keep it moist, and there's several ways you can do it. One of my favorite ways, one of my absolute favorite ways, and I guarantee every part of that chicken is going to be tender, is to beer can that bad boy. And then also, we got some chicken breasts going as well. You say, well, how do I do that? Real simple. We're gonna do a little brine, and before you get upset and say, dang, I ain't got time for brining, the amount of time I brine the chicken breast is the amount of time it takes for the cooker to get ready for cooking. So I preheated my cooker to 250 degrees. And so during the time it was getting up to temperature, I got my chicken breast ready. I got the brine ready. The brine's real simple, real easy brine. We're gonna go with 1 quart water. We're gonna go with a half cup of sugar. We're gonna go with a 1/4 cup of kosher salt or sea salt of your choice. Please do not use iodine salt. You don't want to do that. Use the big crystal stuff. It's better for you anyway. And then combine the sugar, salt into the water, and then also you can incorporate some seasonings of your choice. I went with Badia's complete seasoning, also with some Tone's cilantro lime, and also so a little bit of Creole seasoning. This is adult education. Season that brine the way you want. Get the chicken in a bowl. Pour the brine in over the chicken. You want the meat completely covered, and 20 minutes. That's all it takes to brine these chicken parts. You don't have to do overnight and all that stuff. We ain't doing turkeys. We're just doing little pieces of chicken. And then after that, after you pull them out of the brine, you want to go ahead and season them with the seasoning of your choice. I went with the Badia complete seasoning, Tone's cilantro lime, hit it with a little garlic powder, and of course, last but not least, Jimmy's barbecue rub, the rib and brisket rub, just a light dusting for color. Now that our bird is in the cooker, got the beer can chicken already. I skipped the steps of seasoning and all that. Now, if you want me to do a video on how to do it in the pellet grill, no problem. I'll be more than happy to do it. But to spare you that, we got the beer can chicken in the cooker. I'm going with 250 degrees. At 250 degrees, you're looking at approximately hour and a half. Hour 45-minute cook, and same with the chicken breast, because they're in there as well, and I'll give you a shot of that. All right, these babies been going for about approximately 20 minutes. Just to give you an idea, we got the chicken breast. I started with the skin, these are skinless, but I started with the top facing down, and you can tell the top because you can see the muscle tissue. I call that the bottom. So I got the bottoms up first for a simple fact. I want those beautiful grill marks on the tops. And then we got the beer can chicken sitting there doing its thing. Now, normally in the past, with the way I had the members mark set up, when I first bought it, I would run a smoke tube because I want a little bit more smoke infused. But with the new PID controller, I don't have to do that. We're just gonna let it rock. And also with this cook, I don't want an overpowering smoke profile. I just want light smoke, nice, light, clean smoke on the chicken. We're gonna get this closed up, and we'll be back. All right, YouTube, we're at the 45-minute mark. And what I did was I set some of this brine aside before I poured it in this before. It's set aside. No chicken's been in this. And what I'm gonna do is just drizzle some of this all over each piece. And I'm gonna give them a flip. I'm not gonna brush it on. You can see I'm just drizzling on there. I just want to keep the meat moist. Just gonna hit it with my spritz bottle here. I don't want this cooker to stay open too long. Then I'll spin her around and get the other side. Go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Turn the bird around. Go. This is why I love using the pellet cooker. Look at this. This bird is not getting too dark. It's nice, clean smoke. That's why I love the pellet smoker. All this is a 50-50 vinegar water. We'll be back. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. We're gonna get one sliced open for you so you can see what the inside looks like. All right, folks, here we go. Look at that, beautiful. Like I said, I was looking for just some light hint of smoke. Nice tender chicken breast. And we gotta give it a try. All right, YouTube, here it goes. We're gonna give it a try. Tell you can taste that brine, the seasoning from the brine, plus what we put on top of it prior to putting it in the cooker, and it's so moist and tender, just melting your mouth, man. Don't take my word for it. You gotta try this for yourself. I'm gonna have to go to it because this is I gotta get busy on this. This is straight bomb. All right, sweetheart, what you gonna do with that chicken breast?
I'm gonna put it on my salad. Really good. Very tender and juicy.
Alright, here we are, folks. Got the beer can chicken out the cooker. It's finally done. Look at that beautiful color on there. Look at that. Just awesome. So what I'm going to do with this chicken, I'm going to quarter it. Man, look at that. She's coming apart already. You need to take a knife to it. Just beautiful. Right, we got it all quartered up. We got our legs, wings, thighs, and breast. Just beautiful. Nice and juicy, tender. I tell you, this is the best way, I feel, in my opinion. Like I said, it's totally my opinion. You want a tender, juicy, barbecue chicken. Beer can's the way to go. Right. The one thing I forgot to mention, there's a couple things. One, I gotta correct myself as far as the cooking time. This took approximately about 2.5 hours. And I did bump up the heat to about 300 halfway through. So I'll start off at 250 and I bumped it up to 300, and it took approximately about 2.5 hours. And the beer that I used, you can use any beer of your choice, but I went with Cider Geist, Cincy Made, Swizzle, Hard Cider. And you can see with lemongrass and ginger. This is going to give it a nice flavor profile, along with the seasonings that I used, that I discussed earlier in the video. I'm telling you, awesome results. I just can't say or comment enough how this is the best way, I feel, in my opinion, to do a chicken, to get it moist and tender all the way through, outside of putting it in the roaster. But barbecue chicken this way, man, nothing's dried out on the bird. Everything is tender, cooked to perfection. Went with about 175 in the breast, about 180, 185 in the thigh. Man, phenomenal results. This is awesome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to hit that bell to be up to date on our latest content.